Eyewitness News reporter Tony Yates has been speaking to voters in New Jersey. She has that part of our coverage. And Tony, I have to say, I'm interested to hear what voters you spoke to are saying about their vote.
We spoke to plenty. You know, most of the times when you're out here and you're covering political stories, especially when you're asking people's opinions about the candidates, from what they say, you can pretty much gauge which side of the party they're going for. But today, I could not tell a difference. What did you think about the debate last night?
Well, I actually thought it was quite sad just to see our president just look like that.
Two of them are they're old.
What do you think about the debate?
It was a train wreck. I don't even know what to say.
We came to Morristown, a suburban area where over the years of our reporting here, we've seen a healthy mix of opinions on many topics, and we wanted to hear from a diverse audience that today...
There's nothing else to say but that.
He reminded me of my dad when he had early onset Alzheimer's.
We're pretty much on the same page.
My biggest thing is just I really feel like I wish our options were a little bit either better in terms of their policies and how they're handling things, or at least a little bit younger.
Ashley Koning is the director of the Rutgers-Eagleton Center for Public Interest Polling. I described to her the responses that we gathered.
This was a brutal night, and especially a kind of scenario that probably the Democratic Party didn't expect to be so bad. Really, what is the biggest loss when it comes to this debate is the American people. We know that these candidates are highly unpopular.
Pastor Nato says his scope is wider than these two men running.
You look at the party, you look at what the people stand for consistently, and you look at what they're doing. That is really what drives my vote.
Would you be surprised if people decided after that debate last night, I'm just not going to vote?
Not at all. You know, I mean, I think this is a huge issue, especially when people are stuck with two candidates, neither of which they support, two highly unpopular candidates. We do see in research that voters will be less likely to turn out and vote. And who that impacts more remains to be seen.
Now, we did hear some opinions like people saying that maybe they will not vote. Again, this was an opinion about the debate and not the 4 years that each man spent in office. Of course, there's another debate coming up in the fall, and whether that sways opinions back and forth or not is still to be seen. For now, we're live here in Morristown. Tony Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.